Welcome back to the High Impact Flicks channel. Fully demonetized, 100% viewer supported. What's going on in Congress? Are the Republicans now on our side? Stay tuned.
Hey guys, study after study shows that if you want strong bones and muscles, healthy hair, skin, teeth, and nails, you need the 5 types of collagen in your diet. I get mine from BioTrust. I've got a link in the description with a massive discount, and it'll tell you all about it.
Now, the answer is the Republicans aren't on our side because we have a left versus right paradigm lie that is in play. And how do we know that lie is in play? Well, how do we know that the Republicans and the Democrats are decidedly against us? Well, let's take a look around at the landscape. Do we still have a Federal Reserve printing out fiat currency that's not backed by gold and silver? Why, yes, we do. Do we still have an IRS, domestic terror cell, hounding us with every breath that we take, every move that we make? Why, yes, we do. Is there still a Patriot Act in place that both the Democrats and the Republicans are fine with? Why, yes, there is. Is the national debt still going sky high no matter if Republicans or Democrats are in office? Yes, it is. So we have a left versus right paradigm lie here, and anything that doesn't seek to deal with those basic issues. Do we have airports across the country who are manned by the Department of Homeland Security, under which is the TSA, and they're the blue shirts, which are the brown shirts, that are taking away and trampling on Fourth Amendment rights every single day? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We do. That means we have a left versus right paradigm lie in play, and anything that doesn't address those issues is merely a smokescreen. It's a hall of mirrors. It's juggling clowns under the big top. And if you disagree with me, hey, I'd like to hear your retort. This is from the Gateway Pundit. Fireworks! GOP elite warns conservatives to vote for McCarthy or be stripped from committees and primary from office. I'm telling you, man, we're going to see some videos here. It's going to get your blood boiling because they're not going to deal with the issues that actually affect Americans. Are we still giving pallets of money to the country that starts with you that this channel can't talk about? Why, yes, we are. Does it have the endorsement of Democrats? Yes, it does. Does it have the endorsement of Republicans? You bet your bottom dollar it does. And that means they don't care about the American people because they want the Federal Reserve and the Treasury to just keep on printing the money. Keep on letting it flow out. No, we don't have the money to cover that. We're bankrupt, and we've been bankrupt for a long time. And guys, that's just scratching the surface. There's just a couple of the primary things that you want to look at to find out if the Republicans and Democrats are against you because they're for that. Are they for giving away national funding to other countries? Yes, they are. Do they give to Afghanistan? Do they give to Israel? Do they give to the U word? Yes, they do. To the detriment of all Americans. Representative Mike Rogers is the ranking member of the House Armed Services Committee. He has been in Congress since 2003, but is not well known to the conservative base. Rogers is a party man. This uniparty system that's trying to railroad every single American every single day. On Tuesday, Trump endorsed Kevin McCarthy, failed 3 times to win the vote for U.S. Speaker of the House. It was the first time in 100 years that the speakership was not decided in the first vote. Oh shoot, because it's really important what Speaker of the House we have, because if we had the right Speaker of the House, I mean, somebody who's going to actually answer to us and respond positively to the American people, we wouldn't have the Patriot Act, and we wouldn't have all these federal gun control laws, and we wouldn't have the national debt going through the roof every single time. We wouldn't have palletized $100 bills, stacks of $100 bills going to other countries on our dime. Wouldn't have it. We wouldn't have the domestic terror cell. We wouldn't have fiat currency. We would have a sound money system. But by the way, the only reason all of this evil is being propagated and continues to be propagated in America is because we have a dishonest money system. Hey, give me control over the nation's money, Hampshire Rothschild said, and I care not. I don't give a damn who makes the laws. And we see that played out day after day in Congress, which is the opposite of progress. There's no progress for your freedoms. There's no progress toward you keeping 100% of what you own. No, nothing, and earn. These are extraordinary times. Kevin McCarthy lost the 3rd vote from the Speaker of the House on Tuesday afternoon, with 20 Republicans voting for Representative Jim Jordan. The winning Republican can only afford to lose 4 votes. He must reach 218 votes to win the speakership, and the GOP holds a narrow 222 to 212 majority in the chamber. So you got all these representatives right here, and it says, on Tuesday during one of the breakout sessions, Representative Rogers allegedly threatened anyone who did not support Squish Kevin McCarthy. Steve Bannon on the War Room shared this on Wednesday morning. Steve Bannon says, Mike Rogers from Alabama threatening conservative lawmakers on Tuesday. Rogers warned conservatives in conference meeting, quote, anyone who votes against McCarthy, we're stripping you of your committee. So basically the Gateway Pundit is reporting on something Steve Bannon said as though it were truth. We don't even know if it's true or not. Basically, to the folks back home, screw them, and we're going to get you primaried. We reached out to Representative Rogers' office, and we'll update our post with their response.
You vote. The fourth vote, remember all the big talk of McCarthy? We're going to stay on the floor, and we're going to vote nonstop throughout the night. We're going to keep there till we break them. And they got to that fourth vote, and Byron Donalds showed that the dam was about to break. That's why they wanted to get off the floor so quickly. Remember, McCarthy had told people, if I have to go back in a conference, I'm going to retire or resign from the Congress and go back and get on a plane to California. They didn't want that fourth vote, right? They knew that other dam was just about to, there's a couple of 3 or 4 about to jump over too, and that would be the death knell for them. So all the big talk now I'm hearing there's not even going to be a vote at high noon. There may be some delay there. They don't want that fourth.
None of these people, all these people are in on it. None of these people are on your side. No matter what they talk about, they're not talking about the substantial things, and they're not willing to do anything about the state of America. I want to play this for you from Lauren Bobert. It says Lauren Bobert backs Byron Donalds for House Speaker and says Trump should call Kevin McCarthy and say, quote, sir, you don't have the votes and it's time to withdraw.
But too often our efforts have fallen on deaf ears. Our border is wide open. Inflation is out of control. The Senate just passed $1.7 trillion.
Now, inflation is out of control. Who do we blame on that? Do we blame the figurehead puppet president sitting behind the desk, resolute at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, whether it's Biden or Trump or whoever? Who wrote the first stimulus? How much was it supposed to be? 2.2 trillion. What did it end up being? 6.2 trillion. What happened to the 4 trillion right off the top? It evaporated. Did the American people get most of the 2.2 trillion? Not on your life. No, didn't happen. So Trump wrote the $6.2 trillion stimulus package, and of course we predicted the fallout from that would be what? Massive inflation, because when you release all those dollars into the system, then it devalues all the dollars that you and I have in our pockets that we have to work for, and that's why food prices go up. It's not so much food prices going up and car prices and gas prices, it's the value of your dollar going down. So you need more of those dollars to purchase the same amount of goods you could purchase in March of 2020 before the scam, you know what. So, it's not just the figurehead puppet president of the United States. It's Congress. It's everybody working together against us while they're saying that they're for us. They want to take away more of our rights, and they want to separate us from our wealth. It's always like that. And it's always going to be like that unless we end up doing something that's substantial.
$1 billion without our input. So let me be clear. Our job is not to coronate the biggest fundraiser or rubber stamp the status quo or keep on going along to get along. It's to use our votes to elect a speaker who will enable us to get our country back on track.
It's this hopium. She's a hopium salesman. I know what we can do to get our country back on track. We just need the right Speaker of the House. If we get the right Speaker of the House in there, it'll happen. If we get the right President of the United States in there, it'll happen. The value of your dollar will increase. You'll be able to buy more with less. We won't have the IRS breathing down your throat every April 15th telling you need to give us our cut or else, buddy. Why? Congress could get together and they could craft a one-page. You don't even have to take up a whole page. Just take up part of a page. Just put 2 sentences or maybe even 1 sentence on it. Maybe just a couple words. Abolish the IRS. Every single American would be on board with that. And we talk about this all the time, but Congress won't do it. Why? Because they're in the back pocket of who? Oh, that's right. They're beholden to that entity that we want eradicated from the earth. Or else, why would it still be around if they have all this power? Or it's the other thing, or it's the congressmen and senators and presidents and vice presidents and governors. They're powerless. So why vote them in? If they don't have the power to do something about it, then they're worthless. If they have the power to do something about it and they don't, then they're worthless. What are you voting for? What's all your tax dollars going for? Why are we paying people like Lauren Bobert and Mitch McConnell? And who's that other guy? What's that? Eric Swallowwell? Why are we paying these people a base salary of $174,000 a year so they can make more laws to make us less free and make us more poor?
Getting the job done is what we were elected to do. And that starts with having a leader who supports Republican principles, builds consensus, and has a proven track record of success. Byron Donalds is that leader.
Byron. We need Byron. Byron, I'll tell you what, if Byron became the Speaker of the House, I think we'll get some stuff done. And on the other side, we had Kevin McCarthy. Donald Trump proposed Kevin McCarthy. By the way, Donald Trump, yes, World Economic Forum. Kevin McCarthy, yes, World Economic Forum. Donald Trump, yes, Big Pharma. You know what? Kevin McCarthy, yes, I agree totally. Yeah, we should totally do that. Yeah. Are they on your side? No freaking way. No, it's not going to change. Stop hoping for it. Stop looking for it. It's not coming. You want a hero? Look in the mirror. Sensitize yourself to your rights. Resist all forms of tyranny wherever it may be found, and it's in a lot of places.
Republicans, including many moderates, have been impressed by Byron Donalds.
I'm impressed.
They're impressed by his ability to work together. They respect his leadership.
They're impressed by his ability to say nothing about the eradication of the Federal Reserve and the IRS and the military-industrial complex and the raising of the debt ceiling and the national debt and giving pallets of money to you-know-where.
We see him as someone who can communicate what we are all wanting to do in this House to Americans. And he represents so much more than just his district in Florida. Many millions of Americans all over this nation praise the work and the leadership of Byron Donalds. So let's work together. Let's stop with the campaign smears.
Let's work together. So let's have a concerted bipartisan effort. Bipartisan effort means the Republicans and the Democrats are getting ready to screw you. I don't need sex, somebody said. I get screwed by the government every single day.
And tactics to get people to turn against us. Even having my favorite president call us and tell us we need to knock this off. I think it actually needs to be reversed. The president needs to tell Kevin McCarthy that, sir, you do not have the votes and it's time to withdraw. And with that, I yield. Thank you.
She spoke against Donnie Chimp. Donnie Chimp, I'm sorry Lauren Bobert said that to you. Hurt your feeling. Put your hair out of place. I'm sorry Lauren Bobert said that to you, Donnie Chimp. Oh, God, go take a chill pill. Miss Lauren Bobert, you don't know what you're saying.
I yield.
Kevin McCarthy sitting there laughing.
Yep.
It's just WWE, guys. It's WWE. This stuff ain't going to change. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. If you haven't done so already, grab a shirt. Grab a shirt. All guns matter. Grab a shirt. Support this channel. It's floundering. Buy me a coffee. Support with the subscribe store. Cash App over there. Leave your thoughts about this for the world. This is purely demonetized, 100% viewer support. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification icon. Give it a like. Share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my private email list right now, highimpactflix.com. And I will see you guys in the next heavily censored, definitely shadow banned video.